Caine frame, MookieMadFace. That's the same person. People be getting it confused, but that's just me. Raps and hustles, all that.
Man, y'all let know people you from.
From Brooklyn, man. Gravesend. Not too many people know what that is, but that's where I'm from Brooklyn, man.
How you got into this camera shit? Like when you started with the camera shit?
It started a while back. Like I used to make music, and then I was like, me and my homies and stuff, I was like, we ain't gonna pay nobody to shoot no videos. So I just started shooting the videos for the homies and everything. And then basically, like, I kind of fell in love with it, and that's when I went to film school. And then from film school, I picked it up and ran with it, and that's how I got here.
Alright. So, like, what year was like your first video that you shot?
My first ever?
Yeah, first ever video.
That was like, 2011? Long ass time. I hope it's not up there no more. That shit is trash. But 2011 was my first video ever.
Alright. Now, fast forward, we're gonna get into how you came on the scene, the Brooklyn scene.
So it's crazy because Raps and Hustles, he been at it for a minute. So I had already just started picking up filming for other artists in Brooklyn and stuff like that. He had called my phone like, it's probably like 3-4 years ago. And he asked me to film for a couple artists. And at that time, I really wasn't trying to do it because I didn't really want to deal with the politics, like with everything that comes with filming for certain people. And then like the last year, I want to say last June, that's when I was like, you know what, fuck it. Like if I really want to do this, then I just got to do it full force. And that's what I did. So Raps and Hustles called my phone again. We linked up. And that's basically how I got into like shooting for like all the underground lit kids like Busy Banks, Nicky G Bando, JD. He blessed me, bro. Like he just was throwing all these artists at me, and then my turnaround rate was pretty fast. So like a lot of people gravitated towards that. So that's how it happened.
So basically, Raps and Hustles, that's your channel now, right?
No, it's not my channel, but shout out to Epic. Like that's Epic's channel. He started that. He still, that's his shit. He owned that. And but he has several cameramen that he fuck with. So like Vintage Martin, OG on the Lens. Like I don't know if y'all know, like, but Raps and Hustles popped from Lil TJ. Like I don't know if y'all remember, like Lil TJ's first like 2 videos was on Raps and Hustles. They both got like 25 mil a piece.
Yeah.
So that's basically how the channel kind of popped. And OG on the Lens shot those. So he has like 4 or 5, maybe like 6 cameramen that are like circulating on Raps and Hustles. But I just shoot a lot of videos, so you see my name a lot.
I have seen you doing like a few interviews with Raps and Hustles.
Yeah.
Like in between the music videos.
Yeah, so we started doing like an interview series. We did like JD, Nicky G, Busy Banks, and they did pretty well. People always ask like, "Yo, you could bring it back. You could bring it back," and we definitely are. Like, I think it's just a matter of like we trying to really make everything professional as possible. Even the ciphers, like I don't know if y'all know about the ciphers that I was doing that we about to set up, but I got a cipher for each hood, East New York, Crown Heights, you know, everywhere that you could think of. There's gonna be like 6, 7, 8 artists on each one, and we just gonna see which hood really got it. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see. I'm excited for that.
How you even get that together? Because you know, like some hoods they're kind of like, you know, beef with each other. So like you got artists that will just cool each other, or you just like put them all on one track. Fuck it.
So let's just say you got like let's say you got like a Flatbush where you got 2 opposing sides. They can't be in the same room, right? It's just gonna be 2 different ciphers. So it'll be Flatbush A and then Flatbush B. You know what I'm saying? So that's the best way to do it because we don't need anything really happening. But either way, there's enough rappers in Flatbush, and I guess that'll just show even more who really got it, bro. Like which sides is really rapping. People is gonna tune into that. So
right.
I guarantee somebody gonna pop off of that cipher.
Speaking that you shoot for a lot of Brooklyn artists, you know the Brooklyn culture is different right now. There's a lot of politics going on. Like, yeah. Would you speak on that? Like, how does it affect you as a cameraman?
I mean, it sucks because it's like I'm not involved in none of the stuff like that. People have their personal beef, you understand? And especially me coming from me, I'm someone that tries to cut all that shit out for people. You know what I'm saying? I try to bring people together and stop dissing each other, maybe get on songs together. And, you know, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure y'all seen certain shit on Facebook from before or even Instagram that I brought people together. So that's really what I'm focusing on. Because I hate like, yo, you shot for such and such, or, you know, it's like, yo, bro, business is business at the end of the day. Like, you ain't paying me not to shoot for them, so, you know what I'm saying? They ain't never did nothing to me. So you gotta leave all the cameramen out the shit, unless the cameraman is involving himself in something that he shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying my best to clear the air, you know what I'm saying?
Speaking of the Brooklyn culture as well, again, like, you know what I'm saying, they got blogs that's all around it that circulate, I'm saying, promote these artists. Like, how you feel about that?
Shit, bro, like, it's important, like, not even just the vlogs, but you gotta give a big shout out to Flowtastic. Like, I feel like without Flow, there is none of us, you know what I'm saying? Like you take Talk of the Town, Knucklehead TV, Males TV, and it's like, it all stemmed from him, you know what I'm saying, with the Bambino and how that popped off. So he doesn't get, I don't think, enough credit. And even Fabio, bro, Fabio popped on his channel again, you know what I'm saying, like, before he blew up and stuff like that. So, like, all these kids, so without these media platforms, bro, without y'all shedding light on the artists and what they do, coming to these kids' neighborhoods and showing them what they're doing, even me coming to y'all projects or neighborhood, wherever you're from, shooting y'all video and uploading it onto these big platforms, it's like, where would the video really go? You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you can't do it on your own channel, you can, but you see the difference when you get an artist that gets 3-4 million views on Raps and Hustle and then uploads on their own channel, they would get 20,000 views. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those platforms are very needed. You know what I mean?
Nowadays, I see you working a lot with the Borough Side kids. Jay Ashton, King Eli, Lil Rich.
Yeah.
Speak on that, like, you managing them?
I wouldn't say managing them, but so they signed like a production deal with Raps and Hustle. So basically, like, I had met Rich through Todd Banks. I shot for Todd Banks, and then maybe like a couple of days later, Rich hit me and was like, yo, I want to shoot a video. I didn't even know he was from Broside, bro. I got there. I didn't hear the song till I got there, and it flicked, bro. It got like 500K, and then they just kept booking me for videos. And the more enough like times you're around somebody, you kind of like, you know, I guess you kind of build some sort of relationship. And they cool dudes, bro. Despite like whatever everybody might think or whatever, they cool people. They show love, they show respect, and we wound up signing them to Raps and Hustles. And now we pushing them and making it happen. You know what I mean? So shout out to them. They definitely doing it right now.
All right, and quickly touch how that signing worked to Raps and Hustles. Like, how would you break that down? How that worked?
So basically, what he's doing now, for instance, like, let's take like a little TJ, right? See how he got 25 million views on one vid, and he got 25 million on another? When these kids pop, bro, 9 times out of 10, that platform is left in the dust. You know what I'm saying? So these kids sign and they forget where they kind of started from, you know? So now what he's doing is he's building these kids, because that's what he's been doing. He's been paying for these kids' videos, you know what I'm saying? He paid for the videos already, so he owns the content. So now what he's doing is getting these kids to basically, like, under a contract where it's like, yo, bro, I'm gonna fund you, I'm gonna get you to where you need to be, but now it's just official, you know what I'm saying? Before it was just like, you know, like, I fuck with you, I'm gonna make it happen for you, and then they kind of leave you. But now it's official paperwork where it's like, yo, we gonna make it to the top, and you kind of can't just leave someone in the dust. Like, he's like, he does a lot for the culture, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Raps and Hustles, that's the platform right now. Like, shout out to Flow, you know what I'm saying? But Raps and Hustles got it right now. That's the platform. I can't tell you how many hit-ups I get a day to be like, yo, you get me on there. Like, that's it right now.
All right. And y'all looking to sign other artists, or y'all just gonna work with them 3?
Of course. I don't know if y'all know, like, Vintage Modern. That's Siggs. Shout out to Siggs.
Yeah, no Siggs.
So he got MIS Ron. So basically, he brought him over to Raps and Hustle, like Vintage Modern, like a management thing, you know, production. And then we got the Borough Side kids, and then he's trying to get, like, I think Maury Briscoe. Shout out to Maury. Like, if you a dope artist, bro, he gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got something going. So he's definitely signing more and more kids and producing their content. For sure.
Even though you're a cameraman, you doing a lot for these artists out here. Touch on that.
Yeah, man. Like, so it's important. Like, I feel like a lot of these kids, they go through a lot of tough times. You know what I mean? And they don't necessarily have an outlet for them to express themselves other than music. And sometimes like they need somebody to speak to, and I feel like you'd be surprised how a lot of kids will write me and speak on personal shit that they go through.
Right here, look, on the ledge.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to do, bro. Like, I want to be there to, help you produce your content, shoot your videos and stuff. But I also, I want to be something for these kids, like an outlet, I guess. Like, just to help them get shit off their chest and stay out of trouble, because they doing their thing, they getting all these views, but what good is it if you wind up in the wrong situation? You know what I mean? So I'm trying to guide them and be like some sort of guidance, and I kind of get that from Vok. So shout out to Vok and the Cultivator. They just got their deal with Atlantic and stuff. So kind of, I guess he kind of influenced me to be that for these kids. So I speak to him fluently about stuff like that.
All right, and where you see yourself going with this camera stuff?
Oh man, I mean, to be honest, bro, I really didn't think I would be doing drill videos. I never thought I would see myself. He just called my man Jap. He just called me a project magnet, bro. Like I'm in the projects 2-3 times a day, bro. Like I never grew up in the projects. I wasn't born there. I'm there every single day. I never thought I'd be in that situation. Now, I want to be able to help these kids. When I was in film school, I always thought about going to school, to help people. So I feel like this is my way of helping.
That nigga live in the projects, man. Project rat right there, boy. I'm telling you. Jenny.
So I just want to be able to help these kids and help them stay out of trouble. So, I mean, but this isn't the end all be all for me. I really want to get into movies, weddings, stuff like that. Like, weddings is big bread, but I ain't gonna lie. So,
last few words before I get up on out of here?
Just to even touch on the last thing, bro, like, for those who be at music videos, like, there be a lot of kids, man. There be like 40, 50 people at these videos, and they just want to sit around and dance around the videos. 2 of y'all, 3 of y'all get together and say, yo, I'm gonna buy a camera. I'm gonna learn how to shoot videos. I'm gonna shoot all your videos from now on. Or yo, I'm gonna buy Pro Tools and I'm gonna learn how to engineer, and get themselves situated to put their mans in a better place where they don't gotta pay for none of that stuff, where you don't need nobody. You know what I'm saying? I think that's so important, and a lot of people don't realize that. Like, so I think just trying to get like these kids to motivate each other to help one another and build each other up instead of worrying about who's beefing with who. Like, yo, come together, make music, get y'all views. You don't need nobody else, dying or fucking all this other bullshit. What these kids need to realize is that the music, it's a business at the end of the day, and you don't want to wind up being a liability where it's like, these labels are gonna put up money to sign you, and it's like, yo, if they offer you $1 million, they're not gonna want to fuck with you if you're a liability where it's like either you're gonna wind up dead or you're gonna wind up in jail. Now they out $1 million. You understand what I'm saying? So these kids, like, you gotta realize, like, yo, all that beef shit aside, bro, it don't get you nowhere and it gets you no money, bro. Y'all got your little views from now, but what is 500K? What is 500K views, bro? These artists out here is getting 500 million views. You know what I'm saying? They're getting real money from their shit. And they like you just gotta realize that you can't beef and do all this other shit and win all the time, bro. You gotta put all that shit to the side. You can hate whoever you want, but don't put yourself in a predicament where you stopping your money and your income because of somebody else. You're gonna let somebody that's not even really like that trick you out your freedom. So that's what I feel.
The facade, they pulling no tricks. What you see is what you get. They got fair time in the glove. Bro got the mask on with the gloves. If we in the spot, then we snuck in